Okay. Hello, peoples on the interwebs. Okay, so as you might not know, or you might know, my name is Drew Eccles. I'm 16 years old, live in Nebraska. I know there's nothing but fucking cornfields here. And surprisingly, a lot of people who are Latino. Very friendly, too. But, so, this is going to be shirtless artwork. Okay, so just like awkwardly take this off. Bam. This feels like Grinder right now. Don't ask me how I know that. Don't. Okay, so first off on here, I have always liked to do art. In my freshman year, I'm a sophomore right now. Freshman year, I took art fundamentals, which you have to take all the other art classes, and then I did advanced drawing. Last semester, right here. Sorry. Last semester I took painting, and I'm going to be showing you some of my paintings. Right now, this semester I am taking pottery, which is really fun right now. So let's get into it. All these paintings are going to be from last year, so I haven't done any new ones. Well, I'm working on two, but they're not realistic. They're gonna be weird 3D ones, and one's gonna be a late birthday present for my sister because I started on her birthday. And anyway, first is going to be this. I did this last year. It's all done with acrylic paint, Sharpies, and I think some glue that was on the front. It's actually an old book cover because our school was giving away free books and shit, and this one was on some popular science now, and it was all and it was in the 70s, and it was and there was even an article on how homosexuality, the debate between mental illness and choice or whatever, and so if they gave it mental illness or choice, no doubt I was gonna rip that shit up. So, bam. Okay, so the blue squiggly thing was inspired by one of Vi Hart's videos, one of her math doodle games. But yeah, and then I just outlined it in with Sharpie. And little guy hanging upside down, also in Sharpie. I like these little blue things because that's just done in cheap acrylic paint, and then I took some mesh from a speaker and took that and did all those little dots. It doesn't always turn out good, but that's that. And most of the paintings I did last year I don't like now, but I still like that one, and I actually hung it up, taped it up, duct taped it in my room. Another one using the same book cover from the same book is this one. I actually just did a base coat of some violet shit and just dumped some salt on it while it was still kind of watery and wet, and then I did another coat over it. And then hold on. And then I did another one over that and splattered water onto it, waited until it was semi-dry, and dabbed it off. And then I did the tulip, and actually I took hair from my dog's brush and did all those little lines and stuff on there, on the flower. I know what you're thinking. What? Dog hair? Yes, it works, people. It works. Also have to have a lot of glue and pliers. But, so, that's that. I really like it though. Another one that I like. This one I did in the summer. And like, I was at my grandparents' house for like 2 weeks during the summer. Supposed to be helping my grandma out with like the gardening and shit, but and I brought like all my painting supplies and paints, and actually got like a giant tote tray thing for my grandpa to carry them all around it. And actually, it used to be like a CPR dummy case, so that's kind of cool. But no, like my grandma is into like the big hats, big feathers, like I don't know what it's called. It's not neo-Victorian, but close to that. It's I don't know. Like big hats, feathers, long skirts, or whatever the hell it's called. I can't remember. But no, and it's like she had all these little catalogs with models, and she had like them laying out, and like I saw a picture of this girl. She was in different clothes, but I was like, oh my god, her face is just like so cool. And like all the models in there had just like bright red lipstick. So I don't know why, but no, like she's supposed to be French, the model is, but I just like improvised for her face on it. So like, if you want a close up, I know I'm gonna do some touch up on it. Touches up on it, like her it's supposed to be fox fur, but it didn't turn out like it looked that way. Okay. This one is one that my brother ruined. My little brother, he was in my room and got paint over, but other than the paint, I still really like it. It's really weird. Oh my god, just take a good look at it. Let's get closer. Closer. Like, there's some little ghost bitch. If you can see her or not. Then there's like some light from a fucking tree thing, and then a fish on land by the tree, and then there's a fishing line with a key on the hook, and it's just like with a bobber, and it's just like coming out fucking nowhere. But no, you can see like where you got the little paint on it. So, but other than the paint thing, I really like it. The last one I did, this one is like really fucking weird. It makes no sense to me. Bam. Okay, like, I started off with like the dress. It was like this was like last year before I was in painting, and they had, in the painting class, had like this large mannequin thing with like a cello and other shit around it, and I asked her what that was for, and she's like, oh, it's painting. It's for like a jazz painting. And it was like, so I looked it up. Term she created, but no, so I decided, and I saw the paintings when they were all done, and they were in the forum. It's like a giant ass circle at her school, and it's like right down smack in the fucking middle, and it's like just little steps. I guess the closest thing to describe it would be an amphitheater without the theater and carpets. But no, so that, and I actually like the cards, and like if you can see these little things, I forgot what they're called, carnations. They're like, we had a funeral, like when my stepsister's relatives died, and like we had like 2 bouquets of flowers, and they had carnations, and when they started like wilting, I was just like, snip, 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 take those, put them in a book. I was really weird back then, okay? Still am. But no, like it started off with the mannequin thing, and then I just put on the dress, and there's just like this little belt thing. It's like actual piece of like lace or whatever, and then it's just like next day I was working on. I felt like really nerdy, so I put a chest piece on there, and like did some weird masking tape effect, and like did a deck of cards, kind of like she was like some getting ready for like some adult game night or something. I think strip chess. Yeah, that's sexy. Yeah. If that rook takes out the pawn, you have to take off your chalk. Okay. That's a bit too much. But no, I really like it. And I did like the same little mesh technique. It didn't turn out as well, and I did like little blood down by the card, little ace. But no, I really do like it, and this has been Shirtless Artwork.